Hello, mathematicians. Today we're going to be comparing decimals. I'm going to read the problem for you guys. Marcia ran 1 and 867,000 miles during PE class, and Jenna ran 1 and 876,000 miles. Which girl ran further? Use greater than, less than, or equal to compare. So we're going to circle our important information. Marcia ran 1 and 867,000 miles, and Jenna ran 1 and 876,000 miles. Underline our question, which girl ran further? We want to know which one of the girls, either Marcia or Jenna, which one ran the furthest. So we're going to write in our place value chart to help us compare these two decimals. I'm going to place each digit in the correct place value. We have for Marcia, we have 1 and 867 thousandths. Next, we have Jenna that ran 1 and 876 thousandths. And I'm going to label that this is M for Marcia, J for Jenna. And I'm going to begin to the furthest left of the place value chart, the biggest place value. We have our ones. They're both the same. So I'm going to go over to the next place value, which is the 10th place. We have 8 and an 8. So they're both the same. Now we're going to look at the next place value to the right, which is the 100th place. We have a 6 and a 7. Which one is bigger? Is the digit 6 bigger or 7 bigger? Well, I know that 7 is bigger than 6. So we can stop right there. We know that this digit is bigger, so that means this number is bigger. Jenna's number is bigger than Marcia's number. So I'm going to take a note here that Jenna's mileage is further, or greatest, or greater. Now that I know which girl ran the furthest, which is Jenna, I'm going to draw a pictorial representation of these two numbers. We're going to use the cube as our ones, our flats as our tenths, our long as our hundredths, and then the units as our thousands, just like we did in class today. I'm going to represent Marcia first. So 1 in the ones place, I'm going to draw 1 cube. And then we have 8 tenths, which I would have to use 8 flats. To represent my 8 tenths. Then I have 6 longs. And finally, 7 units. And I'm going to write the number right underneath. 1 and 867 thousandths, which is less than, Marcia's is less than Jenna's. Now we're going to represent Jenna's miles. We have 1 in the ones place, so I'm going to draw my 1 cube. And then we have 8 in the tenths place, which is 8 flats. We have our 8 flats. We have 7 longs. And then we have 6 in the thousands place, or 6 units. So again, Marcia ran less than Jenna. And I'm going to write the number underneath to represent. Who ran the furthest? Jenna. So we can see Jenna ran the furthest. I'm going to write Marcia and then Jenna, so I know who's who. Next, I'm going to write a comparison statement using greater than, less than, or equal to. I'm going to write Marcia's miles, 1 and 867,000, is less than one and 876 thousandths.